Good morning, day 13. Let's do this shit. Going to destroy this day. We're feeling good today. We're going to hit 1,000-meter swim real quick. We're doing it with the pool buoy. So that's the little floaty thing I put in between my legs so I can focus all on my stroke. What are we focused on in our stroke? We're focused on a good catch. We're focused on extending. We put our arm in, really extending, grabbing the water, pulling all the way through, finishing our stroke all the way, exaggerating our, I don't even know what this movement's called, but exaggerating our coming back into the water. And we're focusing on breathing as soon as our head's under the water, and we're like humming, like consistent breathing, humming. And we're focused on when we come up to breathe, just open like the side of the mouth, right? Not like that. One eye out of the water. So we're focused on a million things. It's hard to focus on all these things at once. Usually it's like every lap I do one thing really good, but then I fuck up the other things. The next lap I do the other thing good and fuck up that thing. So we just gotta keep working, keep putting in consistent time. 1,000 meters, which is a very long swim for me. Let's get to it. And then we got a quick strength workout after that. And then again, I have work to do and I need to make more short form. I need to hit the grocery store today, I think. I'm running low on food. I might do that. Maybe I'll just eat a fucking shitty ass meal, but we'll see. I need to hit the grocery store, so let's go swim. All right, we dubbed the swim. Let me give you guys a quick update on how the swim went. So we did 1,000 meters. We did 900 meters with the pool buoy, 1,094 yards, average pace 147 per 100 yards. Again, pace is not important right now. What's important is that our technique is getting better, because the pace will come with technique, right? Average heart rate 93 beats per minute, max heart rate 130, moving time 19 minutes. So 2/3 of the Ironman swim roughly in 19 minutes. Or a little under 2/3, I think. Either way, again, not important. What's important is that we're pushing ourselves and getting better technique, and that's what we're doing. Now, it is gym time. We have posterior day, so full body, back of the body workout. I'll probably hit one ab exercise. I forgot to hit that on Monday, so we'll throw in an ab exercise. And for our pre-workout snack, we're going to do one rice cake. No honey on it, just a simple rice cake. We're trying to starve ourselves a little bit, get back on top of this losing and burning fat thing. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna have a small breakfast. Maybe I'll just eat a protein bar and a glass of milk with some honey in it and call it a day. I'll call it a breakfast, rather. So, on to the workout. It's 4 p.m., right? And now we're working on finishing up. I need to make a couple more short form videos. I'm trying to think through how I'm going to be a better creator and how I can reach my goals, right? So I'm just kind of thinking, brainstorming, and whatnot. A bunch of different creators that grew quickly. You got Togi, steroids, gambling, clips from long form, and not very many short form clips. And his steroid clips were TikTok edits that were unique. They were kind of the first of their size, you know, our first of their size. They were kind of the first of their kind. So you got Clav, clips from streams, and a new opinion, a new perspective, a new type of weird energy. And who's that guy from that movie that everyone always compares him to? You know, he's like the real life version of that. You got Giuliano Massarelli. Who is like the new age Wolf of Wall Street guy, who is doing hilarious sales calls, dancing, high energy, tweaking, good music, getting rejected, embracing rejection, happy. You got TJR, which TJR had a personal brand for a while, and then he really started to take off maybe couple years ago, a year ago or something. And that started once he started like embracing his true self and showing his weirdness to the world and just tweaking, like literally just tweaking in videos. And now his personal brand's massive, right? So I'm trying to think like because I'm never gonna get to where I wanna get to, just making videos, making tip videos, making just the kind of videos I'm making right now. I'm never gonna get to where I wanna get to. So I need to progress. I need to come up with my thing, right? My thing, like who is Julian, right? Obviously I know who I am, but like I need, not a character, but I need to play into a type of personality almost. I just need to find parts of my personality that I want to exaggerate or show to the world more so. And what story am I telling? You know, like some people, they're obviously not telling a story, that's not why they went viral. Like we got Nick Bare, he's just tells a story about his training, his fitness, and growing his company. He has a massive personal brand, a massive company. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like, I'm just trying to progress in my social media career here, okay? We're on day 13, I believe. Day 13, and we're trying to progress. So yeah, let me keep doing some brainstorming. I will get back to you guys on anything I come up with. So I popped in to the Togi Raw Talk podcast from a year and a half ago, whenever it was, when Togi first had his initial success, and he's talking about how one big thing for him was to stop watching content, and so that he's not corrupted by other people's thoughts, ideas, personalities, the way they create content. And when he's not watching content, he can be more uniquely and more true to himself and create very unique content because his mind, thoughts, and everything are not influenced by other people's content. So that's one tip, one thing to keep in account, although I'm doing it right now. But I'm trying to learn the mindset, and I'm not trying to watch like a lot of success, like you can't watch successful people creating content right now, the content that they're making right now, and copy it and think that's gonna make you successful. Which you can learn things from them, but not everything, right? You have to look at people's come ups. How did people come up? What was unique about them? Why did they blow up so fast? Stuff like that. So we're gonna keep watching a little bit more, see if we can learn a couple more things, and keep brainstorming, keep thinking, keep trying to improve. Charlie Martin, and I quote, "The clip thing is insane, that's the key." So I'm on to something here. I was telling you guys last night that exact thing. It is the evening of August 5th, day 13. We are, we're improving, we're making progress, we're getting things done, we're leveling up, we're becoming a better version of ourselves, and that's all that matters. So, without further ado, what conclusion have we came to today? Well, we have came to the conclusion that even if I was to be a phenomenal short form creator, and I could just sit here and do what I'm doing, set my phone up right in front of me and take videos, and they would go viral and be great videos, and I could give the best triathlon tips and be the funniest guy ever. I mean, that's pretty good, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. That's not my ultimate goal. So I need to switch up my style. I need to expand my things here, what I'm doing. So again, I think maybe I've talked about this in previous videos. I need to stop saying so much. Besides the point, we need to, since we look at other creators that we have things we like about them, right? We got Clav, we got Togi, we got Steve, we got Andrew Tate, we got Luke Belmar, we got all these dudes. Not saying I want to be like these dudes, right? I respect all those dudes. Massively successful, whatever, right? But they have one thing in common. Plenty of very successful creators have this one thing in common. And that thing in common is clips from long-form content. Long-form content. Tate, long-form podcast. Luke Belmar, long-form podcast. Clav, streaming clips. Togi, YouTube clips. and streaming clips. I forgot who else I mentioned. Steve, YouTube clips and streaming clips. Although Steve did blow up in a different time than the current time. But you get the point. We need to start doing something with clips, and plus you can build a better relationship with your audience when your audience knows you from longer form content, right? You can get extra reach from your short form content, your viral clips, all that stuff. But to build a deep relationship and truly connect with your audience, it's better through long form content. So that is our ultimate goal. We want a phenomenal source of long form content, and we want to get short form content from that. If I'm making a ton of long form content every week, multiple hours of long form content per week, then I can post 30 times a day short form or more from clips from that long form, right? So that sounds like the ultimate thing, the ultimate goal. That's what we're doing, and that is a new step we're taking. And of course, we're still gonna create stupid videos, short form on TikTok. If I have a good tip for people, I'll post that on Instagram. If I have a perspective I wanna share, I'll post that, whatever. But we need to implement the new strategy, taking clips from our long form content. So how are we gonna get clips? Well, we're gonna get clips by cutting up the footage that I'm taking right now. Now, how do we make these clips good? Well, they're gonna suck at first. Just like everything you start doing sucks at first. But what am I gonna try to do? I'm going to try to be more entertaining, more exciting, and I need to record a ton. If I'm recording a ton, it will be more natural for clips to happen, right? I'm not having to like try to force a clip. Like if I record for 5 minutes and I'm trying to get a clip from that, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to do some weird, stupid shit. But if I'm recording all the time, naturally, things will happen. I'll get pissed off at my phone like I did yesterday, and it's kind of funny. Someone will cut me off on the car and I'll rage on them, and bam, it's a viral clip. So we need to record more. We need to try harder in our YouTube videos to be better, to be more entertaining, to record more, yeah. So that's the goal. Clips, we need to implement this quickly. We need to start doing it. We can still do our other stuff, but we need to try to get clips. We need to try to make our YouTube videos better. Really need to get better at editing. And yeah, I don't think I want to monetize my YouTube videos. No, obviously right now I wouldn't make fucking shit because I get like 20 views, but you know, we will get there, right? And when we do get there, do I want my videos quality to be sacrificed so that I can make an extra 5 to 50K a month, or however much you make from a good amount of YouTube views? Not really, honestly. I'd rather have banger YouTube videos with good music and this and that, and I can say funny shit and stupid shit and just make money elsewhere. So that's what we gotta work on. Day 13 done. Tomorrow we're gonna try to do a better YouTube video. I'm gonna figure that out. Try to do a better YouTube video for you guys. I'm gonna try to get at least 2 clips from the YouTube video and post them, document that tomorrow. And we have a interval cycle workout. So I don't know exactly what intervals I'm gonna do. I'll come up with that, show you guys that as well. And we have a run. We're not gonna run though. We're going to walk. I walked another 1.5 miles today, I didn't tell you guys, but walked another 1.5 miles today. Remember I said I'm trying to up the frequency of my running / walking, get used to being on my feet more, and really focus on pushing off that big toe to strengthen the arches of my feet and the lower muscles in my legs so that I can avoid shin splints. I'm slightly, I'm just trying to fix that because I'm on the verge of injury right now. I have some pain in my shins, and we're trying to, fix that. And my friend is coming in town next week, and I know we will probably go on some runs together, so I'm trying to be fresh and not pull up to those runs already in pain. So, yeah. Day 13, done, conquered, easy as fuck. And day 14, here we come, almost 20% done. Peace.